I had to go and do something, so now I'm back, and we can continue. Lol. The wages of treachery are suffering. That's almost implying that the demons have some form of justice. Alright.
Promised me so much.
Alright. Spam with the powerful weapon. What the fuck? Oh god. I think I can take this guy. Eat grenade. Oh god. You ain't got shit. Oh, I suppose if you instantly kill me out of nothing, then you do have some shit, but that still doesn't count, bro. I like how he basically instantly killed me, because he couldn't handle being treated like that. Wait. Well, I'm restarting that, but wow, that is... Movement is key to victory. Alright, I'm gonna go use a rocket launcher on you, I hope you don't mind. You're fucking kidding me with this stupid shit. Oh yes, I can dodge things, but only if they're like projectiles. As an enemy, this guy looks so ridiculous. Did Olivia first do this shit for him? You know, I have to say, this whole plot with like hell and stuff, and like the, like I can understand that like this is probably how it would turn out for her, but I have to wonder, what the fuck is she expecting? You work with demons and they betray you. Wow. What a fucking brilliant idea. Why does this weapon seem to be immune to bosses? Like, I'm totally kicking his ass right now. Oh god. Oh god. Eat minigun, bitch. Oh, fuck me. Oh, this is stupid. This is. Alright. Wow. That's bullshit. Yeah, so far, all the bosses in this game have been pretty... They've been, like, decent, but they've had a lot of, like, cheap, moves to them. I feel like I should use the BFG more on this guy. Let's see how this gun does. Try and dodge this. Eat shit. Yeah, I think we know which one of us is going to win this one. It's time for you to die. Eat minigun. Oh god damn it. What the fuck? Alright, gotta grab this. Did I just hear some minor beats from the BFG division? Oh, you ain't got shit. Oh, you ain't got shit. Almost there, don't instantly kill me like a cheap ass. Oh, I can use the BFG. That did like nothing. What the fuck was that? Ooh, he's going overpowered mode. Die! Quickly die. Quickly die. Quickly die. Kill him! Oh, fuck off! Oh, that is so cheap. That is so cheap. Oh, that's bullshit. Oh, I'm getting sick of this boss. You know what? Actually, let's have some, like, real boss music. I know I already did this the last time, but I feel like... I mean, I have a feeling this guy might be, like, the end of the game boss. So... Let's get some proper... You know what, actually, let's get my, like, re-edited version of BFG Division. Maybe that's good. I don't know. next? Ah, that was genuinely awesome.
You've won. It's over. You stopped the invasion and closed the portal. But it's come at a price. Argent, Vega, this entire operation. You see, I've watched you work. Come to understand your motivation. You think the only way is to kill them all, leave nothing behind. And you may be right. But we can't just shut it all down. Without Argent energy, it will be worse. I don't expect you to agree. But with this, we can continue our work.
Sam?
I am not the villain in this story. I do what I do because there is no choice.
Explain.
Rerouting tether coordinates complete.
Explain.
Our time is up. I can't kill you, but I won't have you standing in our way.
Whoa!
Until we see each other again.
Wow, Hayden is fucking going all badass on them. Oh! So that's what the... So that's why Eternal happens. Oh, that's a pretty good sequel, mate. I feel like this would be... This would probably have been different if I had left the music on. Was that seriously it? Was that? What? Are you fucking kidding me? Is that everything? Was that what? Wow. Oh, don't even show these guys. They did nothing. They just all died like faggots. What the fuck? Wow. Good God. Yeah, I really enjoyed how that music refused to run the whole game. Holy fuck. Jeez. This is insane. This is just insane. Yeah, what a tiny arsenal. I'm so happy about that. I mean, the weapon in Doom Eternal, that sword thing, like, it's in the previous one, and we literally don't see this bitch until, like, halfway through the game. Yeah, man, it's almost I just should have made a second variation on it. Or have a different one. The chainsaw, I never even used that. Oh, that's just false advertisement. False advertisement for a game I've already... Holy shit. I don't remember this shit happening in the game. Jeez. I mean, I was expecting the game was coming to an end. I knew the game was coming to an end, but that was... Oh, hey, we finally get to see what this fucking... Jeez. Do more... I will like... Yeah, those guys, they never helped me in the game, so don't show them sit next to me. Oh yeah, this is so great. I can't fucking believe it. This whole fucking game is exactly what I thought from the day. This game is exactly what I thought. Womb music. Jesus. This game is like exactly what I thought it was from the beginning to the end. I can't believe it. Before I played it, like, I thought this game was just, like, it was... All these years that I never played this game, I thought it would be, like, good, but it would be, like, overly edgy, and that would, like, stop it from... That would prevent it from doing something that's actually awesome. And that's literally what happened. It's literally what fucking happened. I can't fucking believe it. My God. Look, guys, I was perfectly willing to accept the idea that this game would be... That Doom 3 would... You know, that this game would, like, beat out Doom 3 overall in, like, terms of gameplay and stuff. It doesn't. Doom 3 is way better than this. Like, Doom 3 is... in light years superior to this. But I mean, I suppose that kind of makes sense if, you know, you don't really do much storytelling. You know, I gotta be honest with you, the story that was here was pretty good. You know, it was simple, but it was good. Would have loved to gotten more on that, for fuck's sake. This is just... Look at that, environmental art, character art. Oh, you guys should have been fired, all three of you. Character art. Yeah, I really loved how you made those dozen bald people in the game. That was brilliantly done. I'm really happy with all the bald people in the game. You know that bald people shit? That's kind of like... I feel like this game... Yeah, this game was probably unfinished. Dear God. I mean, I was... There was no way I was going to come out of this saying that, you know, oh, it's not edgy at all. It's not trying to be cool when it's not. But, I mean, I was expecting this game to go, like, really crazy at some point. Like the biggest reason why I was constantly criticizing the music throughout the whole game was because I wanted that moment in the game that made me just think, oh yeah, this was all worth it. Playing it, you know, like, Max Payne 3 is a game that I consider to be very similar to this in, like, the same way how I felt about it. As, like, being a just really shit sequel that does very little right. Well, I mean, this game does a lot of things right. But it's not exactly the same thing, but I mean... Well, both Max Payne 3 and this game, they both have the same element where it's like, it's like the combat is very smooth, very interesting, but it's less interesting. Like, it's not necessarily not deep, but it's less interesting than what came before, as it were. Like, the thing that, like, people say that the guns and the action in Doom 3 was just not all that great. And I can understand that, because, like, the gun sounds would have probably done better to been louder, you know, and more interesting and stuff. But, I mean, Doom 3 at its core, it just has so much more of an atmosphere, and like when you play that game and you see all the bodies, and it just has more care taken in the little things. And I feel like that is more important than, like, focusing on the combat. motion capture actors. Yeah, you guys were decent, although it was a little bit obvious that you were motion captured. Slight overacting, I would say, but that's not. I don't care about that. But yeah, like it just Doom 3. It has. I never finished Doom 3 either, but I played it a whole hell of a lot. Like I like pretty much almost got all the way to the end. But like I played it like multiple times. Like, you know, like from the beginning to the trying to get to the end. And I also played a fuck ton of the DLC. And that game, like honestly, it just has so much more going for it. Like it's so much. Let me put it this way. Like, the actual combat might be slightly better than Doom 3, but just about anything but that, Doom 3 just totally wrecks this game on. Doom 3 is scary. Like, that guy who gets possessed by Satan, like, when he laughs, you're like, oh, shit. And when the whole level just turns around and the whole level falls out of itself, and you suddenly like a whole room just erupts, and suddenly all the floor plates fall out, and you see lava, and it's like he's actively converting the base into being more like hell. And stuff like that. It was so interesting. It was so unique, so special, and scary. And this game is none of that. This game just throws a whole bunch of Alex Jones. What the fuck? Okay, this game just throws like a whole bunch of corpses on the ground that are all bald. Just throws meat on the ceiling that you clip through and expects like that to be enough. This game feels like a really hollow, like just. I mean, I suppose you could say they got what was important, the combat, everything, but there's more to Doom than. At least there was more to the third one. I feel like the worst part about the originals was that they didn't have an interesting story. Like, people praise it for that, but it's honestly its biggest weakness. Like, it's just, oh, I'm angry, I kill demon, cool. Like, no, that sucks. That's boring, it's not interesting, and it doesn't make for a good. Games need context, they need story, they need something. This game, it gives you that, and I would almost say it gives you enough. But what you get is just, oh, demons invaded some place filled with bald people. Now, their leader, the most baldest man alive, is he's gonna like help you and stuff to defeat them, and then he's gonna stop you at the end. Like, I mean, just there were two models for people at that facility. Bald people and this like woman with black hair. Like that just feels to me like it just so human resources. What the fuck is that? You guys are resources, all of you. You're not human are a resource. Anyway, I'm really disappointed with this game. Like, it's like, I'll say this. Playing something like Brutal Doom is, like, way better than this. Because at least then, the music is so, like, that, like, heavy, that like, I don't even know what that metal is, but Brutal Doom, when you play that with, like, heavy metal or something, at least then it's, like, so cool that it's like, oh, well, this is just, I don't know. But my overall, like, score, I guess, is, like, a 7. I would have given it an 8, but that ending, like, here's the thing. I personally went into this not really liking it, and I basically played it because people were giving me shit, for criticizing it, and so, like, obviously I went into it with a little bit of a bias, but I honestly tried to, like, open my mind, and you heard me say before, like, I like some of the action moments in this game. Like, this game is at its absolute best when you're getting swarmed with enemies and you somehow find a way to win. Like, that's like the best parts of this game. But when they just expect you to take in, like, we should have had like hours of cutscene of story. Like, instead we get like 35 minutes of just Samuel Hayden brooding about how shit everything is. And I mean, like, that ending, like, he just goes like, I'm sorry, I'm not the bad guy, but I can't allow you to fuck everything up. Bye. It's like, give him like one more line would have made that infinitely better. Earth is dying. It's running out of resource. I have no choice. I'm sorry. Bye. And also, Doom Guy just sucks in this game. Like, he's such a pussy. Like, it just... the glory kills are edgy. They're not cool. They get... Well, actually, they're cool in, like, the beginning, and then they get boring real quick. Doom Guy, he's constantly just submissively doing what people... Like, that shit at the beginning of the game where he punches the panel of the story, I feel like that's, like, Bethesda just smashing the opportunities to make a more interesting story for these games. But even if it isn't, like, commit. Fucking commit with that shit. Have him break all the story panels, have him rip out his earpiece, and have him just go wild as he literally destroys everything. Like, when he was in hell, let me smash all the demon ruins. Let me, like, wreck every fucking thing. Have me just blow up the ground where I stand on, just out of rage. Like if we're gonna go out that retarded angle of like, oh, I hate, then let's take it like 100. Oh, it's David Arnold. Okay, cool. If we're gonna go that way, let's just go like 150%. Like, just kill everything, shoot everything that moves. But no, like, this game is just so many. This game is so fucking. You know, in Doom 3, like, there was just so much more. Doom 3 is just more. Like, it's not even a case of like, 1 is necessarily just. This game has some heart. Even if I don't like the music, I know that Mick made this with a bit of passion. You know? I know that people make this like, oh, we want to make like a Doom game that's like worthy to the original. And you did. But Doom 3 did that too, and had a story as well. So, you know, and Doom 3 is just more. Viktor Anatonov. Well, that's not fucking surprising. A lot of this game actually did feel like Dishonored. Yeah, Viktor Anatonov, he's a pretty good designer of worlds and stuff. I'm not the biggest fan of him though, but he did a pretty good job. Loving memory of our friend and teammate Steven Serafin. Yeah. Yeah, the ultimate score is a 7 out of 10. It's a good game. It's a competent game. It's a great game. 7 out of 10 is great for me, but it's a. Every time I wanted this game to get more awesome, it just refused to. The music feels like it's behind a door. It's just like constantly faded out. Everything about this game is just, man, if they would have tweaked 1 or 2 things, it would have been 10 times cooler. Please just don't make games like this again. Like never make a game with the idea that if you tell a story or be creative with it, you're not going to, like, it's not going to work out. Never do that. Take some damn risks. Frickin' hell. I mean, I like this game, but I only like it because I like it for what I like it for, like, the things that, like, make sense, you know, like just the whole shooting demons from time to time. That's cool. But whenever I'm not doing that, I'm just when I mean, the bosses were just terrible, and I mean, the best parts of this game is when you're just fighting like a bunch of Hell Knights, some imps, and those big fat dudes. Like, those are the best moments of the game. Like, those fucking pig creature things are so damn annoying. 7 out of 10. That was, I don't know if I even want to play Eternal. I might. Like, I have a feeling it might be a bit better because they seem to take, like, with Eternal, something I heard is that they take a rather large step towards making things, well, let's just say that game is a lot more distinct, and it's also Hell on Earth kind of stuff. Plus, they bring back, they have more variety in enemies, and they bring some stuff in. That thing over there, that, like, angel creature, that looks really bad. Like, it's a really terrible design. But I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll honestly think about it. You guys will have to, like, tell me if you would want to see that. But yeah, so this game, but it's not too surprising because I never like the reason I never played it when it came out was because I was just like, wow, this is so edgy. I am so intrigued by this. Like, it just, there was something about it that just made me go like, oh really, the best game, gunplay unmatched, Total Biscuit, really. Yeah, Total Biscuit reviewed this game. He said the gunplay was unmatched. It is matched. Fear exists, but to be honest, every game gets its ass kicked by Fear when it comes to that. But just, I don't know. I need to like put my thoughts in a more coherent thing and like try and find out what I thought and what I didn't think. But like as it stands now, I'm disappointed with this game. It just, they could have done a way better job with it. A way better job. But because they just felt the need to make it like as edgy as possible, it just turned out so much less interesting than it could have been. But I guess it's kind of the nature of games like this. People, the longtime fans that just desperately want it to be something. They want it to be like the original, which is why Doom 3 got caught